everyone, welcome back to Cheese and Turtles. My name is Imogen. In today's video I am sharing how to live your 20s with a purpose. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. So, I obviously am in my 20s right now, and I am constantly trying to live my 20s with a purpose, and it's obviously a work in progress, but I wanted to share what I've learned so far. So let's get started. And my first tip is to find a 10-year vision, okay? Now, I know that sounds scary. Bear with me. Don't just click away just yet, okay? So, hear me out. What big long-term goals do you have for your life, okay? It could be super simple or complicated. So be as ambitious as you want, but don't okay, it could be anything you want. This is your life, and now is the perfect time to plan it, okay? I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I want you to feel inspired, and I want you to feel like you can do anything. Okay, that's why I said 10-year vision, because I want you to sort of dream as big as you want. Okay, number 2, know what your values are, okay? What do you believe in? This doesn't have to be a religious question, it can be. I'm not personally religious, but obviously if you are, that's great. So what I'm asking basically is like, what does your moral compass look like, okay? What are your political beliefs? What do you think the best possible world would look like? What do you think the next generation should believe and should do? Okay, so that's what your values are, and it would help to write this down, just brainstorm. What do you think your dream world would look like? What's healthcare like? What's education like? What's the economy like? And yeah, I know you're probably not going to be Prime Minister. Maybe one of you or two of you are going to be Prime Minister, but it doesn't matter. Know what your values are, because having a clear sense of what your values are is really important, even as a very ordinary individual, okay? Number 3. I want you to express your personality authentically. The longer you spend pretending to be someone else, the more time you waste living a life that's not fully yours. Now, I know a lot of people struggle with this, especially in their teens, their 20s. A lot of the time we live for other people, and it can be kind of unhealthy. And I've definitely been guilty of this, okay? So I know what it's like, but the sooner you start to express your personality authentically, other things are going to fall into place. You're going to get friends who like you for who you are, and you're going to feel more at peace with yourself, okay? So really, once you've figured out what your values are, and there's a reason I said that first, it's time to start expressing your personality authentically. Have as much fun as you can and try plenty of new things, okay? Your 20s are a time to experiment, and one of the reasons that time seems to go much more quickly as you get older is that you have fewer new experiences, okay? So your brain has less to process. Your brain's like, yeah, seen it before. Like when you're a kid, everything is completely new, and your brain's like, whoa, slow down. We gotta think about this, okay? So have as much fun as you can and try new things, and that will definitely help time to feel less hurried, less rushed, okay? So you might also find all sorts of new stuff that you like, and you can also meet people this way. I definitely have, through trying new things. Document as much as you can, okay? I journal, for example. If you've been on my channel for a while, you'll know that I am a journaling fanatic. But anyway, I journal, and at the back of each journal, I have an envelope where I keep things that are important to the events in the journal. So this might be a plane ticket, or a concert set list, or a wristband to an event or something, okay? So anything else that reminds me of stuff I've done goes in the envelope at the back of the journal. Obviously, I also make videos to document my life. You are watching one now. And these are all really fun to look back on. Sometimes I look back on my early university vlogs, I'm like, aw, that's actually fun to rewatch. And yeah, they're kind of crap, but it doesn't matter. I'm aware that the quality of this channel is, mid at best, but it doesn't matter because I am trying to have fun and be creative and communicate my knowledge to you guys and help you out as best I can, and obviously improve all the time. I'm trying to improve, but sometimes it's good enough, and that's okay, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and it can still be really, you're really glad that you documented something, even if it's your journal entry's not perfect, or your video's not perfect, or the photo is blurry, okay? But you still look back on that with incredible fondness because it reminds you of a time in your life that was hopefully good. you can have multiple avenues of purpose, okay? You don't have to have like one purpose as such. It's like the concept of, you know, finding the one in dating, okay? Maybe some people are very attached to that. And, you know, I think there's definitely value in that, but you can have multiple avenues of purpose, okay? And they can all enrich your life in many ways. Like, I definitely have multiple avenues of purpose. Like, I'm very passionate about my career in sort of the environmental sector, but equally, I am really excited to be able to produce videos, and I have all sorts of other stuff going on in my life. Like, for example, I play D&D, okay? So there's all these different avenues of purpose that give meaning to my life. Also, use your youth and energy to your advantage. Now, I hate to be like this, but in your 20s, you have a lot of energy, and it's okay to take stupid overnight buses, overcommit a bit, and frankly, do a load of bullshit, because you're like 23 and you can take it, okay? So it's okay. And finally, always have your own back and always be your own biggest fan. That's literally all I can say, okay? That's all for this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.